Well, hello. I hope you're enjoying the eclipse today. I come on to talk about a few things. Boy, it takes forever to get here. I didn't think I'd get here, to be honest. I had so much information coming through, and then finally it came clear yesterday. I just went to town yesterday all day, writing it down and getting it out, or getting ready for it to get out. And that's what I'm doing here today. Let's talk about the eclipse, okay? So I did a little I Ching on this, and I just want to nutball this because a lot of people are talking about it already. And we're in hexagram 47 with the sixth line about oppression. And we already know pretty much what this is about. It is a time of oppression and exhaustion. None of us escape such moments. They are simply a part of living. By meeting them in the correct spirit and cheerfully bending instead of breaking, you weather the adversity and meet with success at a later time. And the sixth line is difficulty is coming to a close, so hang on there. This is like a message. It's coming to a close, people. Hang in there. And but only if one is firm against harshness, doubt, and despair, and stand up for what you believe in. And let's do the work. We have to recreate our lives. Help only comes when there is room for it to enter. And it's sort of like give something away, like give up sugar, and for your health benefits, a lot of great things will happen. And so on. Gee, I love being partially blind. I'm so dependent on glasses. It's not even funny. Oh, let me get these clean. I thought I had them clean, but apparently not. Yeah. Okay, I can see you. Yeah, so that's pretty much changes into conflict. One line changing into conflict. And I Ching teaches us that in all conflict, in the end, inner conflict, when you see it beginning, you are obliged to not pursue it, for this is only compounds your own misfortune. If you cannot regain your equanimity on your own, then seek the assistance of a just or impartial person to resolve the difficulty. The only way to live free of conflict is to hold steadfastly to proper principles in all things. Through balance, patience, devotion, and inner truth, we rise above every challenge. Oh, yes, I would agree. So, I was watching a show. I'm cleaning and doing stuff, and sometimes I'll just let the TV go, see what the universe brings me. And out of the blue, this one story came on, and I really felt like the energy of Mother, like it was crazy. It was crawling up my body, like literally crawling up my body. So I sort of put myself in a little meditative state. And I realized what this is the echo of, when do you know it? When I'm starting it, some guy, anyhow, the echo of all our wounds from all past. Like, we're all doing it, all of us women, and some might be echoing more, and you might be going, why is she like this? Well, it might be lifetimes of repression and oppression and harm that she needs to, transform. So let's give ourselves a moment to hear, like we had the toxicity of men. Boy, that lasted a long time. It's still sort of puttering on its way out. But the young men in our lives are showing us, sort of coming out and showing us, sort of breaking the men's hearts open to sort of see, you got to be better because of our children to come. So, and then when I started realizing that this was Mother Earth, this is like the witch trials. This is every wound that the woman has ever, we're processing this and transforming it. She wants us to transform this to stand, so we could stand more strong in who we are, right? So I wanted to do an I Ching on this. Let's see really what I Ching has to say about that, because that's a really good way to find, is this real, or am I getting a real thing, or is this like a fluke? Well, it's real. I got hexagram 54, proprietary, subordinate, hidden influence, completion renew, underlining clause, caused development. When you were development and you were flowering, some subordinate asshole came along and decided to defile it. So that's what it's asking us, to transform all these old wounds. It's the old character shows a lucreant tree, a marriage procession, and with tassels, penance, and kneeling woman whose head is filled with spirit, because we are filled with, we're connected. I don't know about you, but I know it's echoing from the universe what it's wanting from us and what it's saying, constantly in communication. And it's my number one thing. I don't know how I would live without that. I'd be so lonely, because my life is living on these pills that are destroying me in every fashion, and my life is going to be short. And it sucks that underneath these times, this is it. I want better for myself. But anyhow, as soon as I was thinking all that, my guys threw in a message, "Oh, hang in there, it's going to get better." Oh, shoot. I got a big old universal. I love that. I wouldn't survive without, because it's pretty lonely otherwise. So the circle and meanings is a radical shift. Return to where you belong. Yield to the force of the spirit. Fulfill your true destiny and hidden potential. Passionate and irregular relationships, desire, compulsion. A marriage brought about by forces beyond your control. Inner self-reflection now brings you to a liberating awareness of the whole heart thing. The ongoing process of change, because that's what, we're going through. So, instinct is the bubbling of Tay, excited by the prospect of your coming to be real. In relationships, desire leads to misfortune. Behave with discipline and balance. I know whenever I've had a crush, it's always turned out really bad. So don't listen to those. So immediate future, a major change over where you have no control. See, I told you, Mother Earth, she's pushing this power up through us divine feminine to voice these, not hide them anymore, and transform them. It's really it's shamanic. It was really a shamanic experience, I gotta tell you. So here we are. The personal development. Follow the path set out before you, working with the family, see through events to the hidden blessings. Expanding the circle, base relationships on real resonance. Partnership, face the truth about yourself. Embrace the change. QME is concerned about, I'm probably not saying that right. That's a different language, so I'm not good at it. Is concerned with the guidelines for the proper conduct of relationships, whether they be social, romantic, work-related. The image here is of thunder and rolling the surface of a lake, and it suggests that relationships can be disturbing to our peace of mind unless they are established and governed under proper principles. The nature of relationships is that it leads us to desire state. We begin to desire another, desire recognition, desire retribution, desire particular outcomes in given situation. And all those desires lead us away from the equanimity that we aim to maintain as students of the I Ching. The hexagram often comes as a sign that you are in danger of sacrificing your composure in effort to affect a relationship. When someone does not treat you as you would like, you are faced with a choice as to what to do. While it may be tempting to abandon the relationship in anger or act aggressively to produce a result, neither of these is consistent with proper principles. You are counseled instead to return to interdependence, acceptance, modesty, and gentleness. The greatness influence is always had through inner discipline and balance. Less subtle measures may produce more immediate results, but they are not so seldom lasting. I was at the bottom. I didn't see it. I was like, where'd it go? This hexagram also teaches us that running into a relationship resolves rushing to resolve a relationship, or rushing to escape a relationship, or akin to rushing to on ice. Each invites a painful fall. Seek to establish relationships slowly and proper principles. Allow them to evolve naturally and revolve disputes in patience and reserve. If your primary relationship, that with the sage, is open and ongoing and devoted, then all other relationships will fall into place. So we have the third line and the fourth line, and here we are. The ego encourages improper desires and self-indulgence. Do not tempt fate by adopting a lax attitude. In this situation, powerlessness may be an issue. Either you need to take on an inferior position with dignity, or return to your own power and reject the situation so you can achieve something better. No, a more fulfilling situation may be around the corner because you do not sacrifice your dignity. Nice advice. So that's the first line the woman will be going through, and this is the second line. A good result comes on its own time. Do not waste yourself trying to hurry it. The greatest gifts comes to those who remain composed and patient. You may need to wait for more fortunate situation to show itself because you hold to the principles. You are rewarded as others approach you rather than selling out for something less desired. Watch your situation leads to success. So these lines are going to be playing out, right, for everybody, or someone, different. Everybody's going to be a little bit different. And then we're going to change to hexagram 11, which is very wonderful. It's about peace. Yeah. We'll find us being able to relax more. The action is relaxed and influences because propriety was subordinate. It created it. An underlying cause, we stood still and we released. Being free of desires, you will discover that the empire is at peace and its own accord. If I keep a green bow in my heart, the singing bird will come. Chinese proverb. The hexagram signifies a time similar to spring. There is a strong flow of energy, and harmony with prosperity are the reward for those who correctly balance with their higher and lower natures. It is by remaining aware of your inferior self while ensuring that the superior self governs our conduct that we arrive in a state of peace. See yourself as a young tree now. A ground around you is fertile. Sun and water and wind are plentiful. By maintaining your focus on moving forward and upward towards the light, clarity, and purity, you can reach great heights. If you become entangled in inferior things, you will not enjoy the benefit of this graceful hour. Stay balanced, innocent, correct, and good fortune is assured. And that's it. I hope this reaches you all in the best health, and that you had a great summer, and that if you got school started, it goes with it ease and no hitch whatsoever, and that we all show each other a little bit more love, because it's be gentle on yourself. These are some rough times, yeah? Much love, y'all. Oh, by the way, data centers, don't worry about that stuff. It's already fallen apart. I had really worried about it there to where I almost made myself sick, because it seems like I was over here looking at something, then I looked over here and it was like 1,000 of them. And I was like, I really got myself stressed out. But then my guys were like, don't worry, this is going to not work. But unfortunately, these things are toxic. The ground is toxic forever. That's the really bad point. Nobody should be living around these things. And the water, too. We're going to have some water problems. So try to, create your own life. Make yourself plentiful. Get your skills going, yeah? We can do it anyhow. You see these farms are doing exactly what I said. They're taking care of themselves. So, telling corporate to take a hike. I love it. Don't worry, everything's gonna be all right. Okay, lots of love. Mwah. Now if I can figure out how to turn this off. Okay, bye.